Hi, I'm Lou Manfredini, Ace's Home Expert. In this video, we're going to talk about pliers, specifically how to choose the right one for the project you're working on. Let me show you some different types. This is a pair of pliers that probably most of you know. It has the ability to open up a little bit so it can get wider depending on what you're going to have to grab with it. Pliers are a very versatile tool, right? You can do a lot of things with it. This one has some really nice teeth on the front, and you can see how there's a couple of curvatures in each one. So that's going to help you grab onto things for twisting and pulling and tightening and loosening. All of these, except for one that I'm going to show you, have these really convenient grips on here, so they feel really good in your hands. The next one here are called lineman's pliers. Most electricians have these in their tool bag, and they're used for twisting wires, cutting wires. You see there's cutters on the back. You'll notice that the shaft of it here is straight, and so you got a flat end on the end here for twisting wires typically, but also on these, there's these little curvatures in there that help you grab a bolt if you need to tighten it. And on these particular ones, they move the cam up a little bit so it's easier and gives you more grip, almost gives you more strength when you're holding this in your hand to tighten it up. There's even the ability to crimp back here if you need to smash some things together. That's lineman's pliers. These are angled cutters. Snippers, I call them. Same kind of thing, nice handle in your to hold on and grip it. And you'll see here, these are basically cutters. This is for cutting wire, cutting thin metal, you know, any kind of thing where you need to snip something off, you know, zip ties. And it has the ability to crimp back here as well if you need to push stuff together. Now these are what's called needle nose pliers. Comes from the shape of the shaft here. It allows you to kind of fit into tight spaces if you need to grab something, pull it out, twist it. But on these, you can see also it's got that same round shape that's serrated, and that'll allow you to grab onto a bolt to loosen or tighten it of a certain size. You can only get that big. Crimping on the back as well, which is kind of nice. And with these needle nose, not all of them have it, but these have a cutter, so it allows you to cut wire and other things on the back. These are called slip joint pliers, typically used for plumbing. They get wider, you know, if you're working underneath a sink and you need to put in a new P-trap or something like that, you can adjust it to grab on and tighten no matter what the size, and it's a really useful tool. And finally, these are locking pliers. So the idea behind this is it's almost like a pair of pliers and a vise in one. So if there's a nut that you need to grab that's really hard to loosen, you put this around there and you tighten it and it locks it in place. And then you can put all your effort to moving it. And you can adjust it back here to make the head of it wider or more narrow depending on the size. If you need more help in choosing the right pliers for your job, just stop by your local Ace hardware store.